Morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, worldwide, renegade there. What's going on? No, so I have to come knock them. You have to come knock them. Me say, Andrew, Holness, me have fact check you in a real time, brother. Real time. Can't get for rest, because, me don't know. He gets so desperate that he has spew like 100 times more than when you use the spirit. No, me see you come out with that thing and I say, you fix the economy and you explain to who you explain, so you fix the economy. Me have fact check in a real time because you pay down the debt and you explain them say that fix the economy. And me gonna ask something, people. Paul, Sonia, yo, Wandan, David, let me ask you something, Marvin. If you owe the bank some money, you have your house, so scale it down as your house. And you do not know your house. You don't have you run by your helper and have the helper and have nothing. Your plate no wash, your place not clean, the garden, your lawn not cut because you have pay back debt. That make you fix your home. But the man come out with this bullshit. He still I try to trick the people there. Still I try to trick them. But here where hurt my head now. The man gone back. In the 70s, I said, man, they mash up the 70s. So him a fix. And then in a way, my talk say, it don't make no sense. I gotta dissect him, I'm gonna teach people. I crunch numbers, yeah? Yeah, crunch it. See? Him don't know numbers. Numbers run the world, him don't know numbers. When I say, it don't make any sense. But only Satan don't make no sense at all. Saying bullshit. Him have a guy named Wayne Henry. Well, Wayne Henry I do right now. Then put him there from 2021. Do Wayne Henry right name? Do Wayne Henry. Him a call about doctor, when I say doctor. Then put him a Pioj. So when you hear people come out of ball, we know say the place have got a tariff. So other place now go don't know right now. But yesterday him run out. And the same thing the last year. Him come out and talk about, workforce go down there so. This happened, them put this guy for charge. It's a political pawn. Him not have no sense. Him full of shit. And we are gonna identify him too now. Then bring him in from 2021 and put him there for change out. So each of you see things like this him run out with fuckery. When I make no sense. And we have to expose him to them as a piece of shit. Now him was the advisor for the Shah. That's why the place is so fucked up. Them go borrow money, Me Andrew Holness, I said the money went borrow. Suppose that them mash up the place. In the 90s, them borrow and run up things. Finsack, borrow. I'll be a bullshit them that people. Read about Finsack, how Finsack do here. Yes. And then in the 90s, where we have so much thing, then the 70s, we have so much thing. By the way, him a live by the national laws and trust him. But you still man to mash up the place. Him live by the part program, him live by everything. The JUTC, they mag upon it, but you still mash up the place 90. Why am I for sure? This man is an asset. Eh? Uncle someone got idiot people him can trick. Who would have slum Andrew? You know something better. Pablo Holness. You're not supposed to even out there talk to nobody, you're not supposed to depend on the ballot. But you will know, say, the local media get buyout with some of the loot. Yeah, get buyout, them seal it. That's why we have to fling fire upon Diane, And we have to fling fire upon Emily too, Yes. Because them there, when you see them run out now, we are watch them. We are watch them. TVJ, we lose over $500 million last year. Greener Group. If you know what I know, get some people with balance and move them people there, yeah? Let me just want to See? We now ramp with them. See? But when Andrew talk a bullshit. So we're going to dissect him in a real time. And by the way, me see somebody, I'm not sure now. Got everything when I talk a bullshit. Me see them teach people to drive granny right now. Them do things back way. Oh, you for teach somebody for buy drive granny drive granny right now. Yeah? Yeah. Or you for teach somebody to drive the granny bus them now. When you don't let them and do all kind of things with them, that don't make no sense. You understand? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Garbage. And you want to say a man can teach somebody you put 4 cone and carry the star. And you have the little short bus and them have to call you up on road. You got people in the middle road that call you up. Nobody not supposed to call you up when them teach you to go through 2 cone. That don't make no sense. And I'll show you what we do. Like it's a plane, them a signal plane. This is garbage. And by the way, Dan and this, remember we don't believe in you, know. So when you run out and put out some kind of little thing, we know you work for. Remember we don't believe in you at all. It's a piece of shit. Remember just tell them now. Because when you come with it, not valid neither, you know. We don't busy when nobody wants to say, you know, valid. All right. Remember just tell them now. All right. Let me start my show because I'm going to start beat them right now. No two way. Start my show.
Some we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we are beat it till they are my burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
when people like the government of a country, it's the servants protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? Over there, man.
Government, stop pressuring the poor.
Oppression.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Serious
It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor.
We can't take it no more.
Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician with the evilest mission, who no we blame. Too money and power and fame. Wanna go friend up the youth, them relieve down the lane. Get them big gun and brainwash them brain. Yo, wanna buy them cow, wanna buy them clothes and buy them.
Why me there still alive? I leave it on to one this. But last night, you know, me in my bed. And some people send me some things. Yeah, one send me on my Facebook Messenger. One send me on my IG. And I see Ricky General send me something to, and then he call me. He send me a youth in New York. But youth have enough thing on him. But when the man asks him, the youth where but to play something, he play me. I find Scotty Ranks. Yeah. And I said, well, so the man play, but I not that alone, man. If you look around the place, and that video itself, where I play around 9.5 million views, that kind of it. See that? He might play this. See the views there? That one, the woman advice Scotty. Remember, enough people 9.5 mil. History 9.5 mil. Yes. Yes. Remember, people watch with no from there, you know. Worldwide, in Africa, like Manley, now say, Mr. Lonesome, we love you, we love you. We play you in Weteta. So them take some videos with me and then play it, you know, like this. Yeah, you know. And then another it's alone, it's all over the place. Let me show you the one where they showed me last night. Let me show you. Andrew, I could just get a little fun before we start camera, you know. So the ideas them show me last night. Yeah? Camera, you know, Wiki General, right? Nigga Bantan, Wiki General. You know, bad artist. Yes. He must show. But some people send it to me. So this time I show last night.
You need to get on the phone and call me and put me on. I just put you on.
Okay, back. This one them show me.
I said, Louis Vuitton. You need to get on the phone and call me and put me on. I just put you on. You didn't put me on, Louis.
Evidently.
You didn't put me on. I put Louis on.
So what do you have on this screen?
Personal. Them thing run things international come for done. All we have to do is send for the load up any sound test.
Right. Killing the game. Yep. Got it. Oh, let me give them some time. You know, we from another zone. We just landed right here.
This is incredible. God bless you.
Yes, my brother. I just put you.
So that then send me, so man, I say, but them are more than that with me, man. If you look on them IG thing, and them watch them thing every day with me, man. Oh, and that's about the human rights work. Them watch me when they touch that, millions of views, and you have some people them just step back the thing reload them, like worldwide. See one in England, this is a Cape Town. What be me advice? See one here. I'm gonna show them.
Anything with this, Lord, from the mark or come up. Anytime you're ready.
It's near music, man. People ever feel nice, man. People ever feel nice all over the place. That's in the UK. See, next one, yeah. Next shooter, what with the same tune. So people them have to go and enjoy themselves for music. And them like, see the next one, yeah. So when them send that, me see it all over the world.
When I'm some, tell them it's the ranting sound. Tell them I'm the gun thing. Alright again. I want them tall like Blue Mountain Peak. Anytime them bust, they make people blood leak. Stop boy breath and lock off them heartbeat. Now them get a permanent sleep. Lonesome on them tall like Blue Mountain Peak. Anytime them bust, they make people blood leak. Stop boy breath and lock off them heartbeat. I know them get a permanent sleep because we gun them turn up. Whole place a burn up. Anything with this, lonesome them a go thumb up. Anytime you're ready.
So when them show me that they all over the place, good man. At this time I play, you know. This. Hear it up. Hear it up. See, they have 2.8 million views to look. 2.8 million. See that? And this is what?
I want them tall like Blue Mountain Peak. Anytime them bust, them make people blood leak. Stop boy breath and lock off them heartbeat. Now them get a permanent sleep. Lonesome on them tall like Blue Mountain Peak.
And that them watch, yeah, them people Remember me tell them, I'm going to the wilderness, but me don't need crowd. Worldwide, I mean, of people. Listen to me. When I'm fuss about, me not fuss about that. But they look at human rights, human rights workers. See? But that's how we have that lack to man. Man in the wilderness, when I need crowd. See? Yes. So you know, people always look for all over the world. Them watch we a lot. I remember we have thousands of that, you know. So them watch right across the place. Yeah, we don't do tabloid, man. We hold them. We hold them on us. Yeah? When they run out, we coof them. All right. Now put back to Antoine this now. But I die second now. Yeah. Sister to die. Bedroom. Yeah. Oh, sorry for you that, you know, sorry for your loss, you know. If you are calculator, I don't know what I'm going, yeah? Yeah, David, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Sorry for you that, man. All right. Make we hear Andrew Holness and make we correct him. Andrew, but we are said to you. Stop going and tell the people them a bag of lie, brother. Stop going and tell the people them a bag of lie. This have to stop. Must stop. You understand? Make we play this. Let me play this.
Don't it look dreary after a while and the wall paint crack off? Don't the roof end up leaking? You have to
Hear this, people. Yeah.
or you buy a house. You call that. When you build a road, or you build a hospital, or you buy a house, you call that a capital investment. But if you don't paint your house, don't it look dreary after a while and the wall paint crack off? Don't the roof end up leaking? You have to repair it. So you have to put aside money to make the house functional same way. Well, what happens if you're not working? What happens if you lose your job and you don't have no income? Or what happens if you have to say, boy, the money we may have, me have to go spend it on school fee. The house have to turn. So then, that is what happened to Jamaica. In the 1970s, Jamaica went on an escapade, a fanciful journey, and lost its economy.
That is a lie. Oh, I live off of the housing trust that they gave friend 600 million. The housing trust money from 1970. Yeah? This is where I do to him to go away, you know. Andrew, we're at this year, you know. Yeah? Jamaica lose it, we lost the economy. Jamaica government in the 1980 get overthrown. Them born on evening time, Jamaica left on the right path. We have free education, we have health system. How much thing Jamaica lose? Eh? In 1984, the thing go up to 200 and something. Never shown it, you know. But this is how this guy lie. He must survive for the 70s. Yeah? He must survive everything was set, the foundation, and then it come back in the 90s. And the guy sit on here and say, we lost the economy in the 70s. When you can't check it for yourself. Number one, what we are doing in the 70s when him do 10 years? But yeah, here, I sure say him not do nothing. Hear it from him mouth, and then we're going to dissect him back to the 70s. Hear this.
Now, whenever I use this word economy, people say, sure, we are big something that. That no matter to me. Economy can't yam. Oh, God.
Hear him.
The point of fact is, you can't yam unless you have an economy. It might...
You know, if you have an economy for yam. If the economy, listen, right now, I'll be a... Hey, remember use the illustration for me answer in a real time. In a Gaza, they have an economy right now. Tell me something, Ukraine have an economy right now. War broke out. People still eat. Even for donation. He might chat bullshit. Continue. When it's about the 70s, I'm going to answer that in a full time. But I just play and make it hear how him evil us. And when I do know, number one, he is not a prime minister, I'm not supposed to step on the ballot. But this is how him spread lies and propaganda. And you see who can't, most of them can't even check, you know, even if they can't read and think, them can't do maths, add up, and most of them can't read who listen him. So I say play upon them conscience and tell them shit. He might live out for the 70s, him take over $100 billion from Housing Trust that said from 1976. If you back him up with the economy where him a run. So you take the money, or you don't get FEMA paid on the debt, you can't do it. You have to take the money out of this. You hear what I'm like? Continue.
Sound foreign and big and far away and no matter to you. But Brownstone Market is an economy. That's where you earn from where you sell and do your little hustling. And you know that if drought lick you and you can't get your produce for sell, why the economy bad? If people move out of the area and your customers get less, economy bad. Yeah, same thing. And if the parish council don't manage the market well and the town well, the economy get bad. Same thing.
But them now manage it. So we're not talking about same thing. The road I manage, the place fix, or them have economy good and them fix it and them can't pay a teacher. And them can't pay a police and nurse right now. Continue.
If the government don't manage the economy well, your hospital get bad. Your road.
Yeah, the things that we matter, but the hospital desecrated, we don't have none. We don't have 2 little dirty buildings. Tough and single-handedly and them destroy the hospital. He's not supposed to step on the ballot box. And then Andrew turned one and give him award for destroy the hospital. People at Jamaica, them still like me run them way, you know? Him have a meltdown, man. Him said the road bad. Yes, him fix the economy. But him tell you, listen.
Get bad. Your water supply get bad. So
the water not good. He might tell you some things are not good. Here where I say yourself.
When I took over this government, my first order of business was to fix the economy. And what?
When him take over the government, him first order of business to fix the economy. When them give him the economy on a project part. The way I say no make no sense. Hey, uno people na piece of shit too, you know. If uno make this man come front of uno and chat this shit, uno can help uno soul, uno a shit. You think Andrew could have said front of car number one, where I told me I flap him. None of them in them party can stand up front of me and talk to me and tell me them shit. None. Not one. Remember when I do tabloid, I remember me as a man you can't go around, you know. I mean, I answer in a real time. I remember me not write down nothing to answer you. Brain power. You can't trick me. I gotta teach you something here, so continue.
What we wanted to do was, one, make sure that we paid down our debt. Now, can you imagine in your household, you go borrow and your income for the year can.
So who give you that debt? Him saying I make sure. Who go back to IMF and borrow the money? Who go back at him was the prime minister when him take it from me now? Who borrow the money? You see this guy? Him come and always push some foolishness. And him not understand say it can't work. You can't check him in a real time. But what I say, you know, when him talk now to the people, them when I go see it. The world intertwined. It gets smaller because of the digital footprint now. We're in a digital age. You thought now, me see it and I answer you in a real time. Invest, stop it. Continue.
And pay back the loan. You're in debt. And every month, you have to take the money where you're supposed to spend on school fee and pay the debt. Every month, the money.
So he admit to you, say don't do no fucking work. Him say every month, he have to take the money from the school fee. Listen. Yesterday, him fix the economy. You have paid on a debt, that means you fix nothing, you don't fix nothing. Hear this, not my word. Yeah.
Our debt. Now, can you imagine in your household, you go borrow and your income for the year can't pay back the loan. You're in debt. And every month, you have to take the money where you're supposed to spend on school fee and pay the debt. Every month, the money where you're supposed to take and fix the roof, you have to pay the debt. But once you finish pay the debt, that money that you used to pay, you have it now, don't it? And you can do things with it.
So in my money now, I can't do things with it? Where my talk don't make no sense. When you have pay debt, you have to balance your own. You have to balance it. Yeah? If you are going to end up hospital and you're sick, and if you're sick or you have paid on the debt, so you're not more debt more than anything else, You owe hospital bill, but and you still owe your debt to climb up with interest. You have to eat properly. You have to take care of you. You have to balance it. When my talk is bullshit. Continue.
The first order of business is to reduce the debt. A way in which we measure the debt,
Yes.
we look at how much you owe compared to how much you produce. So in Jamaica, when we took over, we owed 130% of what we produced. So
That is a lie. When me take over, when them take over, how much them owe? When Mama P take over, them the only 140 and 150. When she take over, she carried down a 124. Remember them push it up there, you know? Me I got shown us them put it up there. In a 2007 to 2000, when they come out 2012, them push it up there. You understand? See? Them push it up there. You understand? See? Big nasty thinking pussy girl. Come on from hey. Go suck your man. You big dirty and thing like hey, me not telling you come over here. Eh? And look a Warren piece of shit. Me not telling you come on here. But God your father seed back there, man. Eh? Me not telling you come on here, sir. You big dirty hey. I want you said never known in a real that. When I met a run guy, you don't know who I ramp with, you know. No ramp with me, you know. I said, no, come on here, you know. Big hey, dirty thinking over piece of shit. No, come on here, sir, you know. So this is what I'm doing. Say nothing look at dirty thinking, minion. But some John look at orange piece of shit. I wonder the anarchy anyway. Is that goddamn word? Listen, he's a married man. Me not like Suno. Una shit. Uno was a dog, female dog. Go away, man. No, you know, go find a work and just give work. When I go find a work, go do. You piece of shit, you. Don't go do the nastiness. Go away, man. Yes. I'm in around put them, you know. Them mash up the place, the man and Joe. Them for go, man. Yes. This piece of shit, yeah. I paid look at idle nastiness in power with him where him can't trick dirty Anjo. Nasty Anjo. Criminal Anjo. You understand? With him little nasty say, pay a little skettle, some little thing but dog no want. Him always have a circle him like dirty gingy fly. Eh? Some little done said nasty piece of backward shit. Go away, man. Yes. So this way my talker says bullshit. Yeah? Bullshit. Yeah, this. No Kentucky no give away. Hey, you have to run them with them as shit, you know. Them for government.
but once you finish paying the debt, that money that you used to pay, you have it now, don't it? And you can do things with it. So the first order of business is to reduce the debt. A way in which we measure the debt, you know, we look at how much you owe compared to how much you produce. So in Jamaica, when we took over, we owed 130% of what we produce.
That's a lie. Shut up. I teach him something, I teach him not to tell lie. This is the chart. Everything we do, you have to fact check this guy, you know. Him carry some germs with him all the while. When I got this them, because I really get to me, I got this them in a real life. And if I see them in a real life, I this them too. Yeah? Them are shit. You understand? So him carry some germs with him all the while. Yeah? If you just go around and try to seek attraction. I see man going here. Mama P take the debt and carry down a 124. Where my talking about, so when we took over, and we are managing, not managing, not him mash up the place. He might tell us, no, do not know. Listen this.
So that means if we take everything what we produce and pay off the debt, we still owe 30%. Today, your government that I administer on your behalf, we pay down the debt. The debt is now 68% compared to what we produce every year. So now we can pay off the debt, literally, and we still have 32% left to use. PMP never do it. Them run up the debt during FinSac, create all kind of bad policy.
So I tell them not create no bad policy. But you see it, hey, it must in a politics, him is a piece of shit. I want thing with your man to them, you know. Them talk to your mama P, them the one of them talk to you straight. Him a garbage. Him come line in pocket. Pablo Escobar line in pocket. But what you expect from a Pablo? From Pablo Escobar, Jamaica Pablo Escobar, what you expect from him? Lies. Him have 3 taxi and him put 2. Him go and think go say 2. No, he never chat straight yet. So them look one where just sour nasty. But dog smell and look better than them major dog. Them look not under piece of shit here. Yeah? Them can't follow him because them only one piece of Kentucky. This don't make no sense, him attack. Yeah? Me I gotta teach him something right now. When I talk a shit, me I gotta teach him something. Continue.
But we bring the debt down.
Yeah,
and we're going to continue to bring the debt down so that we have more resources. So the resources that we create now, we say, all right.
Them create resources. People, every year, them have fiscal year where them come and them tax every year. Yes? And them tax, them talk about create like him pay down the debt, so him create some money. And you them a tax, him tax double. Mama P, when she did that like 600 billion, him did $1.8 billion. It double. When my talk, you say, be a shit. Be garbage. Continue.
We're not going to pressure you because when the debt was high enough, in order for the government to do anything, it had to tax. And between 2012 and 2015, the government raised over $34 billion.
People, if Mama P raised $34 billion, him saying our taxes, and we're there, around 640 billion, because the taxes, right? Or is it that in Ghana 1.27 trillion, but him no raise tax? Me sure say him raise more than that, you know. Me sure no. But the money is that more than 100% him raise. Him raise more than 600 billion to double the money. Not 30 billion, 600 billion. It double. Him double it. Last year, 1.3 trillion. More than double it. More than 100%. But yesterday, him no raise taxes. Uncle Dunce, when I go to school, I can count 1, 2. Sit down and listen and do this. Do all of them taxes. Remember the things I'm going to, how much I pay for a bag of cement now? And a ton of steel, and 2 steel, and all of these things, plus taxes. How much I pay for your light bill? When I talk about taxes, you have to tell the man, stop it, man. You take the man for straight dunce, you know. You take the people that own him for straight idiot. The taxes when I draw now, it double, more than 100%. More than 100%. Everything run away. Everything when I talk is bullshit. So I could show him something right now. I could show him 99. I could go back from 2008, 19 in the 80s. Let me show you something in the 80s, people. Look on this. I'm going to answer in the 70s too, you know. Let me go to the 80s first. You see the debt? In the 80s, I want to show him something else. Let me show him now. EVP, all right, sit up. See for that one, yeah? All right. Let me look on this. People, it's the same GDP where I talk about. I'm going to 1980, you know, because Andrew can't talk to me, you know. Prairie, see the data. Let me see this. Let me see that one. No, that one I'm going to take. Okay. Let me take that one. Take out that one. Now show you the debt to GDP in the see that one, yeah? In the 80s. People, see the data in the 70s, no, and the 80s. Jamaica recorded a government debt to GDP 67.9% of the country gross domestic product in in 2024. Government debt to GDP in Jamaica average 120.46% of GDP from 1980 till that. But look upon this, reaching an all-time high of 212.4% of gross domestic product in 1984. A record low of that percent in 20 this. So 1984, and a Michael man there, Asiaga. Asiaga locked down everything. See it front of one of them. See it front of one of them. Asiaga locked down everything. The man, him come in with free food ticket. Yeah? The man deal with a handout. See it front of, hey, Andrew Holness, go talk to your dog stem, yeah? Go talk to your dog stem. Yeah, you understand? Go chat to your big dirty thinking dunce. You understand? See? No, I'm for collapsing. I continue collapsing to go away. Go talk to your dunce stem. That is over 200% in a 1980. It's there with anything my Andrew talk on the record. Stop listening to this garbage of Andrew and run with it. I teach you about 1970. When I play man the speech to you. When I tell you hear everything my man they come in. Make Andrew show where him come in and set for Jamaica. Eh? But him a pay down debt. So I'm a try trick, you know, I say, oh, me that pay down a debt. Everybody pay down debt, but them do something. I show you the 18 years what them do. Yeah? Andrew, remember me run and say, I can't trick nobody, you know. Let me show them the next thing. When you take it, let me show them when you take it. Remember about that first. And then we get on to some other big things. Remember about this here. Because people, you know, that's why, hey, labor right, you know, on dangerous, you know. On dangerous. You can't go around and tell so much like man. Time for people rub you out, man. So I go see where I'm take it from people, himself at 130%. Let me see where them give Mama P where she get it. Yeah? Let me see this. Remember put up the chart. See the chart, yeah? Remember big up the chart, yeah? Say me can't big it up, become more. Say me can't big up the chart, because I like when I see it, you know. Good. Big it up again. Oh, I go up one time, all right. When you can't see it better. All right. See chart now. We say you can't see the chart. Yeah, this is the chart. Watch me. Now I run over the chart. And we go down one of the 90s. It show you. So it all download on this. Yeah? Don't worry, it go down so far it's unbelievable. But let me start from here, so. So yeah, so when they go up, remember them come in 2007, right? Look here. So me see where it did there. 108, 18, 23, that's 2003. 19, go down back. 24. See them take it up. Then get it 117. 2007. 2008 people. 127. 2009, 141. People and me are say it. See the front of one. Them run up the chart. When Mama P get it, them default, so it run up. To 2010 the people. See 11 here. When Mama P get it, it run up on her because them the default. Remember them that go look for the money, 143. See Mama P a carry down here. 138. Watch out, 14. 137. Look here. 2015. How much are the people? In a 2015, remember them coming in 2016. How much that there? When I go around and tell people, Mama P, take it and carry it down back. 121. See it by your screen there. She paid down, carry it, remember, you know, she have to set back the IMF thing because them run it up. 140, I do not see it. Yeah? And she carry it down to when him take over. All him need to do, pay down on the projection. This have nothing to do with running the country. You have to pay the debt because I want to go back about it 2009. See? Want to run up the debt. All right, this look at 2016. It dropped down when she gave him get for drop down. It's him can't talk back. 101. So it depends on the right projection when she give him. Look at him going up back. See that? So see that him go back more, you know. And then for him carry it down, see that, see the graph them, see the graph them there. So it does come down now. All him need for those that follow the of this people, by the way. This not gone yet, you know, 27 not gone yet. So it's a trajectory. If you continue to pay it down by 2030, you're supposed to have it at 52. So that when you put it on a trajectory. For him does, so him not do nothing, but all him to do is just go and service the debt. You don't care who have it, service it and we carry it on a 52. See that by 2030, him not we not reach us yet. With the 2025, so it was a trajectory. Feet go down. Yeah? By 27, we'll reach 54. Not nothing to do with him. Unless him default. See? It not nothing to do with Andrew Holness. Unless him default. Yeah? Less him default, all him need to do is just continue to pay it down and it cut down. So we have a trajectory by 2030, we'll be like 52. So this is about him come and him start pay that and mama pay them can default, you know. So if she go 140, 141 in them time, mama pay for take it and carry it down. When she carry it down, she carry it at 121. All him do, when look him for just continue, we don't know what him do, but it will go back at 109. And him get it back like him go up like him did want default again. So this time about him a fixed economy. Yeah, pay the debt like anybody else. Stop telling people foolishness. You understand? If you stop it. All right. So him said, Michael Manley, master of economy. Let me show you about touch economy in 1973. I'm going to play Michael Manley. And you hear what Manley say. I play Manley 76. I'm going to listen Manley 76. One him put in place when him come in. Ask Andrew what him do. Andrew live off of Manley. Andrew live off of the 18 years. Andrew do nothing at all in Jamaica. Nothing. Or we have to boast him for a fix road. Nothing. Peter Phillips and Mama P them set economy. But a good thing we not idiot. You understand? But I'm not telling lie on the set. Remember we go through school and everything in the 70s, you know. You can't treat nobody in Andrew Holness. Even the judge, even the judge decides to tell us, well, him get free education too, you know. Free mean free. People I get car key and everything, and I get health system free and everything, real thing. We see where the money go. We see how the man raise the money. Self-reliance. You understand? Yeah. Somebody just tell me for first started thinking Jack, you know. Maybe just took for him right now, you know. Where Jack there? Big nasty Jack. Where him there? Because when I ram put you know, hey. Where him there? Them just say first Jack. Where him there? Hey, always call him first thing that we can't find him class, you know. Yeah. Jack JJJ. A Johnny is JJJ that. And you said Jack. Yeah. Janice. The man them say, and they are the worst in history, man. No come on as man go wash it out the thinking cunt, man. Come off, man, is a shit. Yes. Go away, man. Up to dog. When them say they run from your dog, no want you, man. Go away, man. Yeah, man. They tell you no come on, man. When you dunce and fool, man. Go on, man. Go away, man. It's a big piece of shit. Me think I just say my work for now. Go and go do some work, man. Go and go do what you do best, man. Go away, man. Go away, man. Now when you see me them in a camera style, them I run them way, you know. Come in and put them in a. Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And you always have some shit house with him. Some shit house. And Andrew, when I put them right now, you know. Because he has shit house too. Yes. All right. One shot. I'm going to play this and I'm going to show you something very important in the 19th century. Michael Mann, they're going to talk about it. See, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this, very important, and then I'm going to show you something. All right, play this. Play this.
Of the clique.
What did the clique do? First of all, it took final control of the Jamaica Labour Party. And the Jamaica Labour Party is now the instrument and the yo-yo of the clique. And the Labour Party of today is not the Labour Party of 30 years ago. It is now the yo-yo of the clique. The second strategy was propaganda. And they let loose upon Jamaica the most vicious propaganda this country has ever seen. You are bombarded day and night with every lie and falsehood. And they watched to see if you would lose faith. And when you showed them in the by-elections of last year that you were now socialist conscious and aware, and beginning the march on the road to building a socialist society, they realized the propaganda had failed. So then we had the third stage of the strategy, which was gunmanship and violence. And the guns barked, and the fires raged, and they hoped that in the bark of the guns and the raging of the fire that you would lose faith and turn back. And you were meant to feel that we could not manage it, and that better you retreat. And then we put the guns and the fire under heavy management. And when they realized that had failed, they now came to the fourth and final assault against us, and that is the squeeze on the economy. The squeeze on the economy. And right now, you understand me plainly. When you talk of economic sabotage, they will say to you, how do you prove it? But I will tell you what the answer is. A man who is asked to expand his business and willfully says, unless you bow to me, I will not expand it. Unless you turn back the progress, I will not expand my business. That man is also guilty of sabotage by willful non-cooperation. And there is plenty of that in Jamaica today. Understand, comrades, if the price of their expanding the business is to turn back the progress and to betray the people and betray the masses, that is a price we will never pay. We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price. We will never pay that price. But let them understand, we ask for.
You know, yeah, look, somebody for call out here, don't thinking name, you know. Go wash your mangy front. And that's if you go do. Stop each dog. He's a piece of shit. Yes, she's a piece of shit. See them a rush there. See there? Una deal with our kids before me, yeah. Because we're finger outside, you know. She had germs, man. But think you have work for do. You know have the work for do, man. Go away, man. You's a piece of shit, man. Yes. You's a nasty piece of shit. Yeah. Yes. Yes, man. Wow, yes. Yeah.
The cooperation. But understand, if they will not cooperate, the socialist movement will find other ways to run the industries. Look at what we have lived through.
Yes.
In 1973, we begun to feel the lash of world inflation. The prices for the wheat that you take to make the flour and use the flour to make the bread and the dumpling. All of a sudden, the price go up 5 times. We couldn't do nothing about it except prepare to change the world in time. The oil prices, one lick, raised 4 times. This little country paying out $160 million a year now, more, to buy the same oil. And without the oil, you don't turn on a light. You don't run a truck. You don't start a tractor. You don't move one thing in Jamaica. Them lick us $160 million one time. All we could do is take it. They talk about efficiency. They talk about who can manage the economy. If they had been in power when those things hit us, nothing could have saved us. The only thing that saved Jamaica at that time was one thing that this government did, and that we alone could do, because we alone were willing to fight imperialism. We alone were willing to fight the multinational corporations. We alone were willing to mobilize the bauxite producers of the world. We alone were willing to fight as leaders of the third world. And the thing that saved Jamaica was the bauxite levy.
Alright, I'm going to stop, sir, man, this, so. I'm going to draw your back. Carolina's a learning channel, you know. Different from them, they come in jazz piece of, Warren piece of bitch. I'm going to style them and run them way. We are big people, we are run them way. But think I just say him have work for them and them get work. But instead of them turn a troll and get the food, I get each like tag and I write. When you write up, you're going to embarrass you. Because when I shit, you expose and embarrass you. It's not around a big mama. Let me go back to 1973. I'm going to show you the real problem. Because 1973, you know, what really took place, you know, and when them attack Israel and America got to them rescue. Can you remember 66, the 6-year war, where Israel marched up around 6 different countries, a couple different countries, right? And seized up some land. 73, them attack back Israel. And then America really had them back Israel and what have you. So OPEC joined together and locked down some oil thing. See? And it now, it wears up everybody, everything with everybody all around the place. That nastiness when Vanessa. That guy out, I remember saying is a dick sucker that, you know. Yes. Post sucker. Yes. She come like dog with clean soul foot, man. So she clean dick. Yes, so we get rid of she long time. Since 1973, never show it. And remind them what really going in 1973. Let me show it. Look here. And we'll come back to this. But let me show that. See, So Manley, when I'm talking, like some people might have said, no, it was a thing right around the world. Them are punished the West. So I'm going to show you. And I'm right, everything did raise. Everything did gone up. So let me just go to this. Hold on, let me just show them this. You see? So enough people them forgot about them thing, you know. See? 1973. See that? All right, see that? We could just look for 1973.
Explore the OPEC oil crisis of 1973, a major event in modern economic history that affected countries across the globe. This crisis was sparked by the decision of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, led by Arab oil-producing countries such as Saudi Arabia, Iran, and Iraq, to impose an oil embargo on countries that supported Israel in the Yom Kippur War. As a result, many countries in Western Europe, including Germany, France, and Italy, as well as Japan and the United States, were heavily impacted by the resulting increase in oil prices. In this video, we'll examine the causes, consequences, and key locations involved in the OPEC oil crisis of 1973, so you can get a better understanding of this important historical event. Early 1967, tensions were running high between Israel and its Arab neighbors, including Egypt, Jordan, and Syria. On June 5, 1967, Israel launched a surprise attack on Egypt, igniting the six-day war between two sides. The assault destroyed much of Egypt's air force on the ground. This was followed by a ground offensive in the Sinai Peninsula, which led to Israel capturing the Gaza Strip and the Sinai. Israel then launched attacks on Jordan and Syria, capturing the West Bank, East Jerusalem, and the Golan Heights. The war had significant geopolitical consequences, with Israel emerging as a dominant military power in the region. It also led to the displacement of thousands of Palestinians who fled or were forced to leave their homes in the newly captured territories. More than 5 years later, on October 6, 1973, during the Jewish holiday of Yom Kippur, an Arab coalition led by Egypt and Syria launched a surprise attack on Israel in the hope to regain territory lost to Israel, particularly the Sinai Peninsula and the Golan Heights. The attack was also aimed at forcing Israel to negotiate the return of Palestinian territories. The initial stages of the war saw significant Arab advances, catching Israel off guard and leading to heavy casualties on both sides. The conflict quickly drew in other nations, including the United States and the Soviet Union, and threatened to escalate into a wider regional war. However, Israel eventually regrouped and mounted a strong defense, retaking lost territory and ultimately emerging victorious after 3 weeks of intense fighting. OPEC, which stands for the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, is a group of countries that cooperate to manage the production and price of oil. In 1973, OPEC consisted of 12 member countries, including Algeria, Indonesia, Iran, Iraq, Kuwait, Libya, Nigeria, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Venezuela, the United Arab Emirates, and Ecuador. OPEC countries produced about 55% of the world's oil supply. In the early 1970s, OPEC had become increasingly dissatisfied with the low prices it was receiving for its oil. In response, the organization decided to take action to increase the price of oil by cutting production and demanding higher prices from oil consumers. This led to a crisis in 1973 when OPEC announced an oil embargo against countries that supported Israel during the Yom Kippur.
It took me 15 years to learn this, but I'll explain it to you in 5 minutes. I don't know how you landed on this page.
War. In the aftermath of the Yom Kippur War, tensions were high between Arab nations and countries that supported Israel, including the United States, Canada, Japan, the Netherlands, Portugal, and South Africa. In retaliation for the U.S. decision to resupply the Israeli military and to gain leverage in post-war peace negotiations, Arab members of the OPEC imposed an embargo on these countries. The embargo banned petroleum exports and introduced cuts in oil production.
So that this look way in 1973. So you know grain and everything because remember they don't the island can't move nothing. So this not quick. And I'm on to say if him never do what him do. We're going down for two. Continue.
Exacerbating an already unstable pricing system that had been destabilized by years of negotiations between oil-producing nations and oil companies. The embargo caused a sharp increase in oil prices and led to widespread shortages in rationing. It also highlighted the vulnerability of the world's economies to disruptions in the global supply of oil and exposed the power that OPEC held in the international energy market. The oil embargo caused the average U.S. retail price of a gallon of regular gasoline to rise nearly 350% from $3 per barrel to nearly $11 per barrel, resulting in a significant negative influence on the U.S. economy. It led to disruptions in production, distribution, and prices that led to recessions, excessive inflation, reduced productivity, and lower economic growth. The embargo also changed competitive positions in many industries, such as automobiles. The macroeconomic impact consisted of both inflationary and deflationary effects, and the oil companies had to search for new ways to increase oil supplies, even in rugged terrains such as the Arctic. The state governments asked citizens not to put up Christmas lights. President Nixon asked gasoline retailers to voluntarily not sell gasoline on Saturday nights or Sundays, causing long lines of motorists wanting to fill up their cars while they still could. The American Automobile Association reported that in the last week of February 1974, 20% of American gasoline stations had no fuel, and some states used a three-color flag system to denote gasoline availability. Western Europe was impacted differently by the oil embargo, with the UK, Germany, Italy, Switzerland, and Norway banning Sunday driving, flying, and boating, and Sweden rationing gasoline and heating oil. The Netherlands imposed prison sentences for those who exceeded their electricity ration, while the other 6 members of the European Economic Community (EC) faced partial cutbacks. The UK, despite being an ally of Israel, faced little direct effect from the embargo but faced an energy crisis due to a series of strikes by coal miners and railroad workers. The strikes became a major factor in the defeat of the Conservative government in the 1974 general elections. The EEC later issued a statement that was viewed as pro-Arab, and OPEC lifted its embargo from all EEC members, but the price rises had a much greater impact on Europe than the embargo itself. Japan was heavily impacted by the oil crisis due to its heavy dependence on oil imports, with 90% of its oil coming from the Middle East. The government responded by implementing a 10% cut in industrial oil and electricity consumption, followed by a 20% cut for major industries and leisure automobile usage. The crisis caused economic growth to decline and inflation to rise. Japan sought to diversify its oil suppliers, invest in nuclear power, and implement conservation measures to ensure future oil flows. The crisis led to a shift in the Japanese economy away from oil-intensive industries towards electronics, and Japanese automakers benefited from the crisis due to the popularity of their small, fuel-efficient models. In the long run, Japan maintained strong ties with the United States while providing funding for Arab governments and Palestinians. The oil crisis had a significant impact on the automobile industry, leading to a shift in consumer demand towards more fuel-efficient vehicles. Japanese imports, such as the Toyota Corolla and Honda Civic, became popular due to their smaller, more efficient engines. This led to American automakers responding with their own compact models, such as the Ford Pinto and Chevrolet Vega. Additionally, the crisis led to the development of compact trucks, such as the Toyota Hilux and Datsun truck. Federal safety standards and regulations also played a role in downsizing vehicles, with GM's full-sized cars reflecting the crisis by 1977, and Chrysler moving towards a full front-wheel drive lineup in 1982. Despite some sales recovery of larger sedans, American cars became more fuel-efficient over time, with the average fuel economy improving from 13.5 miles per gallon in 1970 to 17.4 miles per gallon in 1985. To reduce consumption during the oil crisis in the U.S., a national maximum speed limit of 55 miles per hour was imposed through the Emergency Highway Energy Conservation Act, and year-round daylight saving time was implemented from 1974 to 1975. The Strategic Petroleum Reserve was developed in 1975, and the Department of Energy was created in 1977. The federal 55 miles per hour speed limit was also ended in 1995 by President Bill Clinton, allowing states to restore their prior maximum speed limit.
All right, see, we're going back. Knowledge of power. See, so The crisis, what Michael Manley that talk about a world crisis, but everything gone up and then cushion that. What Andrew Holness to come talk about them and mash up. Them use the power of the backside, the money when earned. The backside levy move from 25 million to 200 million and it cushion way. Yeah? I'm going to hear Sir Manley. And hear some of the things when come in with. And say, if I eat Andrew live off right now, tell Andrew come show me when come in with meaningful things. I not talk for repair 2 station. That's the government job. But what kind of policies and programs they come with that it can benefit the people? Them like you have a national housing trust. And it film government live off, I know. For the what I'm telling you. It live off of a saving budget over like 11 billion every year. 100 billion him take from it. From 1976 that set up. And you still have that foolishness. I'm going to go back to Sir Manley.
The bauxite levy, which was the use of the sovereign power of a third world nation to put multinational corporations under heavy manners. And that saved us for a couple of years. But then the next blow that came was the blow of the world recession. Because of the crisis in international capitalism, the bauxite market was way down. The sugar price was way down. We took a blow this year alone of the loss of $60 million of revenue, not for our fault, but because of yet another crisis in international capitalism. And we were the victims. The sugar price collapsed as usual, left us losing $25 million of revenue. You talk about management. If we had not the bauxite levies to protect us, even when the production was down, Jamaica would have been bankrupt 2 years ago. And when those things hit us, comrades, you tell me what you would have us do. I remember when I went around Jamaica to you in your tens of thousands, in every parish of Jamaica, and I explained the economic crisis to you. I told you the blow that this little country that had suffered so much before was being asked to endure again. And I remember we put the choice to you and I, we talked about it together. And I said the choice was simple. We can either look at thousands of children and put them back out. We can take all the schools that are building and stop building them. We can take every feeder.
Holness, how much school you build for the 10 years? Manley, you saw do 8, him do less than you. But here, everything we do in a few time, we are talking about in the 70s. And the 80s, them destroy the thing. We are trying to trick. Here, the amount of thing where the man put in place, you saw, to change up the thing. Hear this.
That is being cut for a farmer. And tell the farmer, cut. We said we can take the nutrition programs that are bringing food to thousands of mothers for the first time at last. I said we can stop it, we can cancel it, because world conditions had us in hard times. But I was proud of you, my comrades. In every meeting that I went to, in Port Antonio, Port Maria, Mandeville, Montego Bay, Sablama, Mapen, Santa Cruz, Black River, Spanish Town, all over Jamaica, you came back to your movement with one voice and you said, no turning back. No turning back. And you charge us to go another way, which was to say, keep the children in their schools. Keep the baby milk moving to the mothers. Keep the houses building. And ask those that can pay more taxes to pay more. You said, let the nation sacrifice so that the majority may be saved. And I say, God bless you. Trust the masses every time. Trust the masses every time. And so we put on the taxes, not rudely, not in bad temper. We put them on with apology, with courtesy, with explanation. And every Jamaican that cares for this land more than for himself said, you are right, and said, right on. But the clique, oh no, there was a weeping and a wailing and a gnashing of teeth. Some of them are holler, some are bawl. And the clique suddenly became like a collection of chichibud. Because we went to them. We went to the private sector and we said, in the face of this fantastic pressure, help us now out of love of country. And we said, produce now as you have never produced before. We said, produce now as you have never produced before. Because our nation is in a crisis that is not of Jamaica's making. And I said for some, they have produced as never before. And I say, hail to those producers that have produced as never before. But there was another part, the clique, that even though we gave practical, realistic incentives, a whole package of incentives, to show that it was more than rhetoric, that it was a real and concrete appeal to produce. They said no. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop talking of socialism. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop having a foreign policy. They said the only way we will produce is if you break your friendship with Cuba. They said the only way we will produce is if you stop meddling in Southern Africa. They said the only way we will produce is if you turn it all back. And when you deliver the people to us, again as we had them before, then we will produce. They go around Jamaica and they say to the people, if you abandon socialism, if you forget equality, if you forget justice, if you forget the struggle of the poor of the world, if you turn your eyes inward while our black brothers are killed and murdered in Soweto, if you make us feel that we, the clique, are in charge again, we will produce. we will open the money bags, and I say to them, the masses of Jamaica are not for sale. The masses of Jamaica are not for sale.
You hear this, Anjo? No sale thing.
In the final section of his speech, the comrade leader continued on the theme, the people of Jamaica are not for sale.
Because, comrades, we have lived with the clique before. We lived in the world of the crumbs from the rich man's table. And I say Jamaica is at the point of decision now. We watch how certain sources abroad try to smash up our tourist trade by writing vicious articles about us. And we wonder whose hand is manipulating the strings. Here is nobody's hand. They tell me nobody does it. They tell me the whole thing happened by accident. I don't believe it. Because when I look inside Jamaica, there are people with a motive to turn us back. And some of the articles about Jamaica are procured from inside Jamaica. And when I look outside, there are those with a motive to put us in our place and teach us our manners and tell us who are we to believe that we can tell a bauxite company what taxation to pay. Who are we? Who are we to stand behind Cuba when she goes to the liberation of Angola by the defeat of the fascist and apartheid troops of South Africa? And they say, who are we? Poor little Jamaica, who are we to mix up in all that? Well, I will tell you who we are. We are Jamaicans, and with little, we follow. And having told you who we are, I will tell you why. Because we know that for 300 years we have lived under that system, and all we got was slavery. And when we didn't get slavery, we got bad sugar prices. And when we weren't getting bad sugar prices, we were getting hovels to raise our children. We know what that system has meant for us. We know what the masses got when the bauxite buildings were being built in Jamaica. They got nothing. And we are not for sale. We are not for sale. And tell them, anytime they are willing to deal with an honorable Jamaica based on principles, sovereignty, pride, and dignity, then we will talk the investment of the money. But if we are to return to our knees, they can keep the money, we will find another way. And my friends, you're in for a tough time. But this year, for the first time, the Jamaican people have learned the difference between suffering and struggle. Every worker knows, the workers that used to walk the picket line with me, that took the tear gas together, that were arrested together, that lay down and blocked the streets of Kingston together. When the conditions are bad, you suffer. And if sometimes you have to go on strike, you suffer even more. But you suffer for a cause. And when you suffer for a cause, that is not suffering, it is struggle. I want you to say that word with me. Struggle. 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 Every worker that has ever had to go hungry on a picket line knows what it is to struggle. And when he has won his strike, then the suffering is over and he enters a new.
Some people look on this now. You notice Sir Manley, when him tell you where I go on, him tell you say I struggle, him tell you exactly, no come like can't you win this with them lying. We are trading, how we are fixed. So you couldn't get this fixed. These are bullshit. Listen, Sir Manley, when him I go through this, he might tell you the school them will build, the thing them will build, and bring in the program and doing everything to make the place move. Him tell you say this is an hardship, this is a struggle. We are back them. Me believe in that, but Andrew to lie. Him go on, him just tell be a lie. And but we are fix this. When you can just go fact check him and say a lie, then borrow the money from IMF. PJ in 1995 left the IMF. Close off. Them go back 2009 and then the fall from the IMF. Mama P get a economy. Them rubbish the economy. And she have to build it back and put it back up on a trajectory. Even Ligel come and say yes, but we give them credit at them. And don't make them tell about 2010. Garbage. Remember them buy the money and them default, you know. So it will run it up and do all kind of things, you know. Them, a matter of fact, them destroy the economy. In abuse and film time destroy the economy. And it's there. And what me I say, it's there. See it? And then, you know, Mama P set it back. Him not fix the road. Him not do not good thing tell him spend the most money at police station. That's not good for the economy. If you turn and deal with the education that we youth, them have to mix up and them get wise up. Can read and write and thing and have to join no gang, have to slump on sidewalk and do something. Then you have to spend so much money for no police thing. Why would I spend so much money with taxpayers money for kill off one people? Why would I do that? I will grow one go the economy, we want them productive, that we can export things and make money and grow in the nation. Him is a piece of shit. But to him is a Pablo Escobar. Him no want to see nobody pick the strive. And that alone, we see with Andrew Holness. Him is a Jamaica Pablo Escobar. So him no want to see nobody pick the come out to nothing. Said police ban them. Eh? And rather my 18 years, the man is evil. Maybe just say Sir Manley, yeah? Soon go finish deal with it.
Pasture of joy and principle. And they're making us suffer now. But what they did not realize is that the masses would show the capacity to struggle. I tell you, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. God bless you. God bless you. No power can turn you back once you learn to struggle. And comrades, when the time comes, we know where we are going.
And Joe, when you listen, it's a 76. Remember, I'm coming 72, 73 of the world crisis and recession. Because you never know. You never know what's going on in the Middle East and the aisle where open do and all kind of thing and give a world recession. You did not know. Man, they take you through the whole of that. Yes? Hey, then can't go around me, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man, then can't go around, man. Go on there, so, at the learning channel. I run there, so, we move from 0 to 100 in space and time. When them send millions, me not going to put none of them. None. You can't pet them. Me look upon some germs. We not chat to uno go wash and look at dirty thinking king when nobody no want not even dog. Yes? Go wash and dirty go talk about government. We not look upon uno no. This is uno transparent but uno dirty. When you look at dirty thinking minion. Uno was a damn big mama. Me never know some people can't was a damn big mama. That bad. Uno dirty million will come over here, so. What's that big mama? Big mama is supposed to be the nastiest thing. But you know what's that big mama? This is on the low in our side. So man, they come in 72. And if you listen to the budget 73, you hear everything when put in place. Ask Andrew if he build one school. One. Here Sir Manley did a 76. Just listen to the things that when put in place. When put in place. Andrew administration have to survive and catch up like insect. But the housing trust and other things when Manley bring in. And Patterson them bring in and Mama P. Feel look good. And it still not make him look good. Him not carry nothing. Nothing at all. He might the worst we ever seen in the history of Jamaica. And him is a Pablo Holness. Escobar, Andrew Escobar. Him dangerous. Continue.
And we will remember then the basic schools that we built because we know where we are going.
Man build up to one basic school. Just listen what the man do. 76. Andrew build one school, you know. He not deal with education, he deal with some fool where they can hand out and some nasty people and I'm not so forbid them kid. When man don't know upon the amount of man them take them them carry germs like not even that carry might carry gun away or something. Them carry everything. Them look a female will come over, some headers them, some germs. You know one them chat near to your face because you literally are sick. Them mouth are so polka. Them are germs. Don't come on here. Play this.
We will remember the daycare centers that we are building because we know where we are going. The National Youth Service that we have started because we know where we are going. The Pioneer Corps that is launching because we know where we are going. Jamal and literacy and into the light for the masses because we know where we are going. And we are going that place. They believe. They believe. They believe. Bless their craven little hearts. They believe that we are going without the middle class. But they are wrong. Look about you. 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 My comrades, there is now equal pay for equal work because we know where we are going. We have a minimum wage law now because we know where we are going. We have compulsory recognition of trade unions now because we know where we are going. We have real protection for workers now because we have a family court for mothers now because there is status for children now because we have...
Andrew, I ask where you bring in because this is what we live by, these things. They never write the Constitution, man, they bring them in. And then parties come bring in the thing, them and Mama P them, you don't do nothing. You're like an insect, brother. You're like a parasite, and then you lie. Them man, you know, I done nothing. Saying about the 70s. You could have a mass of 70s and them do all of these things were beneficial to us. You know, do nothing. And you say you fix the economy. Or if you pay down pan debt and fix a fucking economy, you hear that? You owe money. Your house, your roof drop off, your land. Bush up and all kind of things, you know, do nothing. And you go to the bank and you owe them $20. And you pay them every month, every year, you promise to pay them 50 cents. Yeah? That make you fix your yard, people. Your house, if it have no more, you know, fix road, you know, fix school, the hospital, are the worst. You destroy it. Him supposed to fix these things, not achievement, but them not fix. It's there. I'm going to play that too, you know. This man, when I take people for. See, man, I bring in things to benefit people up to know it to benefit them. You will live off of the housing trust and I talk about the 70s. You hear that? You understand? Come here, sir. If not do nothing, all I'm doing is get 300% and chop more money. Escobar, you know. Andrew Escobar. That are the Jamaican Pablo Escobar, Andrew Holness. Escobar. And him can't tell where I'm getting money from. Him right, I say answer three taxi. He go up and podium now, I say a two. I'm going to tell him something where him not know. When you just go around the 1997, you want to where there? It's a bluebird or what? You never have a good car, brother. You don't have the money. By January, you have money, yes. That's why we ask you. And 97, you're married. That's why we ask you where the Genesis money come from. Because you pay a car and give it and everything. Remember, you don't have no car, you're ragged. Remember the man that walk with you talk to me, by the way, you know. Wait. Listen, me know people from all over the place. You can't tell me, Andrew, you can't tell me nothing, you know. You can't tell me nothing. Remember, I come from East Kingston, me know the place. Me know who used to carry around in the place where you just go down there and I've never proper car, brother. You understand? Say? Yeah, man. You never proper vehicle. You never have the money. So 97, when you move about and everything, you know about the people. Them talk to me good. So you know, you may interview them and carry them and what happened to you. You know people in Andrew. You can't trick me. You can't trick the masses. So when I have to go on and say I know people. You say me about ego. You know about me ego service and I want to do on this man. Continue.
Having worker participation in the industry now because and community councils now because
community councils. Go on back all them things. Yeah, continue.
And rent tribunals now because
rent tribunal. Hey, the man has said things to people, you know, hear this.
And community health aids now because and national housing trust now because
and this I was said from the 70s. You are live off of the housing trust with the pan. Remember, you know, the man not do it and set it up that the man dead and gone. You are live off of it help your budget. Every year him take 11 point out of this. Him take 6 billion the amount of money accumulate up. It a balance him. Him not have nothing for balancing. Even when him say, oh, me not borrow this, him not for borrow that money there, you know. And pay back, him just take it from the National Housing Trust. That's why the house them gone up so high. That's why Sir Mark Rollins said the money there to stop and build place for people so they get it cheaper. He might take it and I push it in a budget. Remember now, he might put money over there, you know. Sir Manley set it so that him set it so nice that we could get cheaper houses. Yeah, and I pay less. Andrew had to cut the money. Him take out $600 give Neil. Him friend Neil. Figure bill house. I know we don't get back the money there, you know. Him close off so to be private. Go ask him how long him and Neil them apart. Go and go ask him. I remember Neil be the side of you too, you know. And the side of Andrew, yeah? Yes. Go ask him. Neil get the money in them eye. But after move them, when I see some things when Mark Golding come in, affect them, you know. Because you have to do forensic audit. They might find some things that are unbelievable. We have to sweep him out completely. So them sit down and think, them have a youth name Dwayne Henry, we call him Dwayne Henry, take off the D. Then put him there from 2021. Yeah? And Pioj, everything when I come in with it, it's bullshit. We say come out at our economy, our economy figure where you have 10%, and people can't get them raw material or export nothing. Then not go to Jamaica, our economy figure 1.8%. He fool like, hey, them for fire him. Now I show you him. Now I show you a matter of fact. When Andrew take him, put him over Pioj, 2021. Let me show you. Continue this first.
Sites and services housing now because, and roll back of rent now because, to the workers housing now because.
Workers housing, that different from housing just, them two other housing are different from housing just, you know. Continue.
The school feeding program now.
School feeding program. School.
Because nutrition for pregnant women now because old age pensions by the 30,000 now because rural electrification now because feeder roads for farmers now because better farm prices now because
you know them when they used to they look a tractor, a man they cut the pre-road them for farmers. Him. I them say go fix it, none of that him go and cut them. The man them from Cuba, them never doing nothing. Him build them. Manley. Yes. Then there was some could do it, truck and all kind of things. So oh, you do so much in the 70s, and this guy still come up and so they must up the 70s end of the 80s and attack. We got 208% in the 80s, 1984. Yeah. You understand? Yes. Gross domestic product to GDP.
Programs built by our Cuban friends now because project land lease now because sugar workers cooperatives now because bauxite lands returned to Jamaica now because.
And Joe, when you talk about accomplishment, you have to come and you stand up and you do things where you put in like them here. The housing trust, him do this, him cut them there. Him, you know, just, hey, bring in the family court, do some things. You know, do nothing better. You repair to a station and then tell a lie and add it up. Then you live off the housing trust and live off the park and you live off everything else for the day. And I say, you work. You hear that? Right now, everybody can do facts checking. You know why you go all the while and go down in a them place here? Because you don't do nothing. How much school you bill? 0. 2 terms, 0. How much hospital fix? How much hospital you bill? 0. You know, them not done. You have repaired it not done. No bill. A matter of fact, when you crush the hospital then. When you replace some car, oh, I mean, what kind of achievement? We are tell that. Man, go away. You're a piece of shit. Yeah, man. Continue.
The bauxite levy now because the International Bauxite Association now because majority ownership in bauxite companies now because the joint ventures with Mexico now because the national shipping line now for the first time at last because
a national shipping line, you know, them get rid of it, them get rid of it. Yeah. You understand? Hear this.
A third world foreign policy now.
Third world foreign policy. Third world foreign policy.
The trade union of the poor because we know where we are going. We are creating a new man. We have begun the building of socialist man. We are working towards the day when there will be no more masters and no more servants, but only one together in the Lord. And we are learning now to go not upon our knees, but as true, sovereign, human, dignified human beings, because we know where we are going. Be disciplined, be worthy, in the name of every child in every hovel, anywhere in Jamaica or in the world, in the name of every black man working out his days in the indignity of his servitude in southern Africa, in the name of every mother whose heart is an agony as she gazes upon her baby and asks, what is there for you, my little one? In the name of every Jamaican who cares for justice. In the name of every youth who has died. In the name of Sam Shah. In the name of Paul Bogle. In the name of George William Gordon. In the name of Marcus Garvey. In the name of Norman Manley. In the name of every victim that ever lived. In the name of every martyr that ever died. We will not fail. We shall overcome.
All right. So may I show you Andrew this? When Manley doing at the 70s, you talk about this and that. Chicago, 1984, 83, you get rid of the bus. The man put the people in from food stamp. The man lay off people, lock down the place. Bruce come do the same thing to mash up the place. Hey, and then tell lie. Lie can't help you right now. Oh, you was there with your dad? All right, Sharon. So you know what going on. See? So we want to say, we do the class as an Andrew. You can't disturb the class. As a matter of fact, I play about 18 and a half years, some of the things that I when you look in front of them, Andrew use. No look. See? Before me do that, I put up this. After we see them come out and them have the bus them all about, right? Remember, you know, the blind spot, it's terrible. Them have to go and go, yes. Yeah. See? The man them say them are trained now and going to the paper. We say, there are one about him poll. I talk about the people them want, but which one of the people them you talk to 1100 people and them tell you so what. Man, stop going at some labor thing and sit down and talk to you about bullshit. Nobody know want to hear what you say now. Nobody know want to hear from no local radio. Only no good. We know say Andrew buy out the local media. Buy them out. That's just the advertisement for them around. Instead of you have the talk show host come out and say, but you can't have Andrew on this attack, say we did this an attack shit. And then say it's a government thing. When I run JLP ads, yeah? Then they come and look it up. If that was PNP, then they come and look out against it. But the one of them they on a pay list, most of them I get more than $1 million. Some of them pan them radio station, they get over $1 million per month, over 12 million per year. Them used to get 600. And them complain and I get over $1 million here. Tell me none of this. So them now, them sit down pan them talk show and they pan them radio. I try to speak it over Big Mama verse. Verse. So what them get too much million. Yes. So what them do them think them could have flick. No. We sit down here, so Sir man they say, yo, yeah man. You have to unite for beat fascists. Yeah. Unite. Everything the man collapsed in the 80s. He closed down the hospital, closed down the school. He moved the free education. He moved the free health. He moved everything. And then here, Andrew them are saying, we, free health, free, no. Free health used to mean free, no hospital. Matter of fact, the clinic them in the 70s look better than any hospital in right now in 2025 in Jamaica. The clinic. The clinic of doctor, nurses, them if you get out, cut them stitches, them do everything, everything. Some minor operation, not the major, minor one them do it. See? And the same place at clinic where you go, them have dentists. With everything in it. Allow me to tell, them used to come to school and get your shots. Allow me to tell, nurses, they are school. And them have them come up people here to the mothers, them all right and everything have you all right. We have ambulances. The one of these things gone. We have mailman. Nobody in the 70s thief light. You could have lived in a truck. You have the post, you get light. Then the thief light. You know, I know about choke lights until Sarah come mash up the place. And then it gets worse now. Yes? Nobody thief light. In every trucker, everywhere where you live, D&G truck gotta go sell. D&G. People them have them little shop where you call side shop now in them area. The people them just want to know where the shop them there. You used to have the bread van, the milk van, the D&G, the juice van. the whole of them come and go to them shop there. Them come find, so them now have to go out town, go buy this and no. Them used to drive, come in the shop and deliver. Them seek out, allow me to tell, them seek out the shops. Them, see, mailman used to have to come in the yard. Garbage man used to have to walk, whether you live in a truck or on road, them come for your garbage. Them come clean the garbage. That's the 70s. Not now. Yeah. TV lights start in the 80s, them lock down everything. So don't make him use up. Hey, 1984, you know, and when the thing they married, go and look in a New York Times and it show you everything, 84, 85, 86, come to pan it. The articles are there. Them time stamp. See? So when him do Andrew now switch it and say in the 70s, Andrew, they don't have no sense. See? Remember, when you talk, we are taking for your liar, and every lie we say we are dissect it and make sure say you know good none at all. You double down by your lies. Yeah. Him double by him lies. Yeah, you understand? You never used to have to go to the hospital. My granny used to work at children, you know. From the 60s. My mother. You see, I'm not going to have some argument with them, you know. You see, I'm not going to argument with them. Them places used to clean and nice. So when me hear someone that say blah, 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 me have people who serve all kind of in a Jamaica and all kind of thing. But me talk about me. I'm here the man of the wilderness. See? Me not bother with them and them foolishness. See? Yes. When me crashed in 1985, my mother, bigger sister, I mean a girl named, she named Pauline Miller. She married named Farbs. My mother married named Brown. She was the administrator of Spanish Town Hospital when we crashed. And she lived in some city. So when we crashed and then boom bam a fair yard, me go. She went my brother over there in some city. I choose she miserable sometime in a while. Come me over in some city, you know. And I like me don't know where 100 people them living, you know. He might eat that, you know. And I like me don't know one of my friend back in the days, you know. He might eat that. In no sense. I be a lie tell. See, me auntie live a Kennedy Drive. About yard a Kennedy Drive, long time. See? Yes. You understand? So me not even, and then she that after that she run the birth certificate page. Before we move on Spanish Town, she was the person there sign the thing, my auntie. And then she that run down in Bellevue. And then she go in the security partner where she work on the Prescott. She running there so. Make them go and chat them. I mean, me show you a thing. Me not have no time for the foolishness with them, you know. I run prison. Yeah? So she know the word of them. When them hear me attack, them know who me attack. They must say, I'm auntie. Yes, I'm auntie. Yes, I'm a mother sister. Yeah? Yes. See? I'm a grandfather, I'm a grandma, I'm a grandma daughter. See? Knowledge and power. So me not have no time to chat to them and their foolishness. Like me have people who serve and run through the whole thing and me not have no time to chat about them. Them can't tell me nothing. See? Them can't tell me nothing. So me not even show. When them come up with them foolishness, I burn them. And knowledge and power. See? So Andrew, when them live over in some city, they used to come that right side of my auntie yard. Over King and Ken with them and probing them. Arlene and Simone came over the pier, them the right there. So. You might eat that, you know, so them did that. Right by the boulevard, then you go down. But them did that. So when I talk about, you love him, I eat that, in no sense. You see? Me tell him some know people, you know, but make him go on chat in foolishness. You see? I will know places they are about. So him easy to identify. Him no sense. Him one time in the 70s, they say Spanish Town, it never somebody know. You could have walked to a library, you know. Spanish Town never say so. Take off and then go mash up. And get wicked in the 80s and come up. The Spanish Town used to be nice. Especially before, you remember, before the police station, they near to there, so it down at the town where you have the baton. Yes, remember with the Spanish, with the station there before. Move it, go up there, so, you know. It them more in the center of the town there, so. They come from all over there, so where them captured and turn in a labor zone there, so now. See? So that the old brick station they were right there, so they said you see the thing they move it and carry it right there, present you know. See? Yes. Place used to nice. Them over there mash up Spanish Town. Them know Spanish Town like me, them I eat that, they not no sense. See? Yes. Yeah. So we tell them they're all over the place. Yes. See? That's about 9 days before we get it. That's way back, yes. Yeah. KPH of it one kitchen, a matter of fact, the whole place. Them used to get proper food, the hospital used to, and that's 70s and Jonas. So don't come and chat your bullshit. See? But put up. Mama put up that. Look at. Mama go here, so. Mama go here, so. And show you them now at train people for drive. Look how I bond them out now. Look here.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do.
It's a garbage, people. Look here.
Do that again? Yeah.
Look here. Let me show you something. Alright, so let me tell you something now. This is what I'm do, you saw garbage. So you carry this on the road and put 4 cone. And you the front time at the vacuum. So when you're up on the road, can you have it to drive all over the road, you know? Right? So oh, you have him at the vacuum. So you're like a plane, you know where you call in plane. So when them you drive, what you do? Drive in front time and show him how to drive and call him in and tell him to come over. You know, so now you that. Him have in a this can't drive, you can't have him on the side of the road with enough peaker parts. That's a number 1. And then you are calling him up. This don't make no sense. Him have can't drive and him can't say him to come up and do the right thing. This is a joke. This is a garbage. Look what them do right or so. This don't make no sense. It's a total garbage. Eh? This is garbage. These are PRs. Me no know you can't use a left eye. Them to go away, you know. Them to go, man. Yeah, just when a young. All right, good. Ever. See? Yes. You understand? This where them come with a garbage. Straight garbage. Yeah? You are look on this. It's not embarrassing, man. After you have it a stuck a bus wheel and do everything. No, you say yeah, this is not train. Look on this.
Now what we do is we're gonna get it smaller.
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to do.
Do that again? Yeah.
Number 1, if you put money for drive this, them if you can't drive already. You put them in a bigger vehicle. Them if you use to them thing, you put them here so and then you have to call him in and have short. That no mean. It come like when you call in a plane. Like him out upon the highway when them drive and him signal them and say, come on, over more. You see, this don't make no sense. And the star take up, hey, I'm move coming around and get mad right now, you know. Move from front of me. Move. Now for this piece them I run them way, you know. Eh? That make any sense? That makes sense? Eh? No, say I run front time and pilot it, man, and then you stop and then you direct him and then you drive off and then you direct him again. Eh? That don't make no sense. We as them chap tax be as money. Them just set a shit. Let me show you now. Before I go on in my next segment, let me show you the next thing now. This is the guy with name Wayne Henry. This is the guy 2020. See me? Me I tell you when them take him on board. For put up the one bag of classes. See the people. Wayne Henry. See him there? November. This is how them take up. Him how them take up and put your son. Yeah? This is the guy when them take up. I'm seeing ya. Planning Institute of Jamaica. Them take up him. Yeah? And put him at Planning Institute of Jamaica. For what? Him was Shah advisor And I can take it up and show you. He must advisor when they go borrow money and bank up the country. So him now there Pioj. I run out with everything. Remember the other day make a press brief. Them for charge, you know. Him for charge, him's a piece of shit. Right? You remember the other day them run out with a press briefing. I said this and that cut down and poverty cut in half from 60 million. All of that bullshit. The statistic I know the thing that run from the Staten. It's not done. So for you who know about poverty and everything and how people are eat, you have to done that. When they run out and say this is bullshit, 2 million of people don't have no food. It don't make no sense. So him now, yesterday me hear say run out and say the country grow by 1.something%. It's lie. If you lose him job, him's a piece of shit. When him do this now, then them not the media try to push it on your head. But you know say Omar hasn't come out just last month. I tell you how them are suffering in them business, how it grow. Remember the private sector, you know. And if the whole of them are suffering, remember the tariff step on it, you know. Remember it no move, and Donald Trump no move it, you know, so them are struggle. So you ask him how the country grow. People don't have the money, you know, how it grow. We in a recession. This is all this garbage. We and anyway, I go around and put up garbage. We have to contest it and burn him out. Him is a piece of shit. It don't make no sense. This is how as on last month. Remember them are, listen, I know him alone. Hear this. Hear this.
I'm Deidre Gordon with the Midday News. Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan says the Jamaican economy is in the worst position it has ever been and has blamed poor economic policies for the country's stagnant growth.
Let me ask you, if them man sell to courts and then you hear other people, you hear separate come out and tell you about the tariff. Yeah? Or him get growth. Remember them are selling things in them are the private sector organization of Jamaica. Boss Furniture are the biggest supplier to courts. Right, Joe? Them in Jamaica. And them manufacture things, them sell it overseas and them have their own furniture store too. And them have to cut down and I tell you what one. And then him run out, that make any sense too, no? This piece of shit forget fired. Hey, I didn't forget some charge to him for that shit, you know. Do you think you can come up on something when a real and trick we? You can't trick us. You're a piece of shit. If you get fired. So what we want is to put some people in some position. And then when it's like election, they run out with some fictitious thing. We're not right. None at all. Even one of them will admit. Them bogus. So you know what? In a them time, yeah. You know what? Yeah. You know what? You know what? In a them time, yeah. You know what? Them local media. You know, listen to them pollster. Can them pollster buy out in a local thing and come out and attack some bullshit? None of them pollster. We now watch them. All you know, say you come out and you vote. And you come out and you overrun the place. Make sure your head. You have a little box there. Somebody give me one of them for put up. Now put it up. Make sure your head, you mark your X good. Make sure the pencil where you use sharp. Make sure you mark your X. Don't go over the box. Just mark it good. And then, yes, mark it good. So we don't want to spoil ballot from none. When them go read that a landslide street, 163. Yes. 163. No 50, 63. We are about half hour even West Kingston too. Everything. To run out. Them people are too evil. You have to change them. Them people are mash up the place and enrich themselves. Go around and kill out, get a youth and then ball. We don't have no time for it. Yeah. If the wealthy are ball, we and Henry from Pioj come out and say we grow. And then you ask, what we are do for grow? The private sector balling. You're balling. So what you have to grow? How you grow? The private sector ball, them are Allah. Oh, you grow. Me just ask a question. If the private sector ball, brother, where you come out with now, it don't make no sense. And you can say, oh, the road, brother, you idiot. The private sector, them a ball, them a be auto. Look, listen here.
Mr. Azan's negative view of the economy comes against the background of discussions on the failure of commercial banks to reduce their lending rates to their customers, despite the Bank of Jamaica reducing its policy rate. Following a further reduction in the policy rate last week from 6% to 5.75%, BOJ Governor Richard Bowles and Finance Minister Favour Williams urged commercial banks to follow suit. But speaking today on the morning agenda on Power 106, Mr. Azan said the BOJ and policymakers need to shoulder some of the blame. He says the BOJ took too long to reduce its rate while trying to control inflation, adding that policymakers need to intervene to change the culture of banking in Jamaica.
I'm not saying I'm not blaming the commercial banks because they have a big part to play in lowering their rates. But what I'll say to you, just like any other businesses operating out there, when you have a devalued currency and the dollar moves to 165 or 162 to 1, and you buy your goods and services or your raw materials and you bring it in, it takes a while for the pass-through effect to take place. So I'm not sure how the banking sector operates and if there's a what they call a timing thing that needs to happen. But you know, yes, the Bank of Jamaica needs to pressure them, but I think more needs to be done to get our rates and policies in place to allow banks to lend money, to allow businesses to be competitive on the global sphere.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture Omar Azan. In the meantime, turning to the state of the economy, Mr. Azan says businesses and consumers are struggling due to high interest rates. He says banks will soon be in a similar position.
Everything's going to start going haywire. And
by the way, when I talk now, early July, I'm talking in April too, you know, and I bond them, he play that. So, you said the April quarter go when the man still attack, and him come back in early July, come set and repeat even more, and other people come out. Yeah, I'm not going to play it, but you're still weird anyway. I said, we're going over this. Listen, you have to go away. You're a parasite. You have to lose the job. It's a piece of shit you play. This political thing where you play when I allow it, you know. Remember, you have all this around this advice him and see that you're going the country to the ground. That you advise him, make them run go. When you look IMF, them not pay back the IMF and run the country to the ground. You are part of it. When you get back job in yourself. It's a piece of shit. Straight up. Continue.
I'll tell you something, the government better call election quickly because the balloon is about to blow. The economy is in the worst position that I have ever seen it in my 30-odd years of business. The buying power is the weakest, remittances are down, tourism is struggling, everything is struggling. And what are we doing? We're doing things to stifle the economy with our monetary policies coming from the Bank of Jamaica and the Ministry of Finance. People out there that are living and working in Jamaica may all seem fine and dandy when the politicians step out on stage and speak high and mighty of how great the economy is doing.
Dr. Andrew Holness step out on stage and I say the economy do right. Him talking mine. Yeah.
But look at how many hungry people are out there that are struggling, how many businesses are finding it hard, right? So we need to start waking up the government, the opposition.
Chief Executive Officer of Boss Furniture.
This is where we end now. But remember them man actually the Panigora are selling and do them business. Here we end we like. Me say him have to move. I'm going to show you where the mini and them position. It's like you do a Cold War and you can see them raise them head. Because Andrew, remember him say remember him tell us him a chess player. So when film chess player control the local media, them way control them. Put them on a playlist. See? You control Big Mama them where you know. Anything from out of Big Mama, whether the tweet snake and anything you have to watch she are one of them, yeah, one of them. So now what you want to go up on RG or who there? You can identify the minion to where I go on. You understand? Watch this. Here with them I say Pioj, yes, sir.
Omar Azan. In its latest report on Jamaica's economy last week, the Planning Institute of Jamaica said it grew by 0.8% in the March 2025 quarter, marking its exit from technical recession.
Them said, go, go. If you ask him, where it go from? Lie, tell. He might do that in the name of politics. Because we don't have nothing to grow. People them about you said go. We don't have nothing to export. Listen me. The man I eat that, Continue.
The PIOJ said the turnaround was driven by rising consumer confidence, increased employment, and stronger external demand.
So external demand, when they put the thing, there is no demand. You want to set them up demand? Here the group of separate group of company, I tell you, say, them can't ever buy them thing. Remember, you don't see from Boss Furnishing. Him say something else, but they still have them. Actually them employ people, and them do the manufacturing, them people here. And them tell you what happened to them, but this piece of shit when you win anyway. I say stronger confidence and more demand or external. Here we're going external again. Hear this now.
Close to 2 months after the 10% tariff on goods exported from Jamaica to the United States took effect, Chief Executive Officer of the separate group, Richard Pandoe, says from a supply chain standpoint, the impact on manufacturers has been worse than during the COVID-19.
The impact on manufacturing worse. But you still matter about outside demand when you hear me tell you, say, the people them look and go because them not buy. So when we get this, hey, them to fire him and mash it, Play this.
19 pandemic. Mr. Pandoe says his company has been trying to find alternative markets, describing
man, I look alternative market, but when we just play it, look a while. Pioj, I tell you, them have higher demand from out there, and the Africa can grow. Here the man, I tell you, listen this. You might look at other market. And here the problem with them have now. Our market are really mostly to the US, and we have problem. But him find it a grow. Them need to fire this piece of shit when him win anyway. Him having political shit. Remember, you can't trick around here, brother. You get me upset. He's a piece of shit. Yeah? Yeah, man.
Supply chain shocks during and post-COVID as a nightmare. The separate CEO says businesses are having a harder time sourcing and receiving products.
During COVID, a lot of production went down, so supplies were actually available. Some commodity price went through the roof, obviously, but the fact is that the reality of today, and I've been saying this for at least a year and a half, 2 years now, that our supply chain disruptions are actually worse now.
So who's most at risk now? MSMEs?
The MSMEs are always at risk. I mean, the smaller you are, the bigger you're risking, right?
Chief Executive Officer of Separate Group Richard Pandoe responding to Smile Jamaica host Simone Clark. He says Jamaican manufacturers are in wait-and-see mode, whether U.S. consumers will purchase their goods at increased costs.
So, if I say this, the increased cost, him appear, listen, him upon doing this in a separate group, he must say, wait and see if they might purchase. But yes, still, I want to don't really say, them are the more good over there. And the people that are telling us them are struggle. The group were export, I tell you, when they might look at people that purchase. It is.
The consumers in the US are facing price increase on a number of items, from their electronics to this, whatever. They're going to look at their basket and say, boy, should I buy supper gen? Is that necessity or is that nice to have? Maybe instead of picking up 3, they pick up 1. So right now, I mean, I'm just coming from the US last week, meeting a lot of the CEOs of different companies. Everybody, they've asked us first, absorb it. Of course, you can absorb it.
Yeah, that's what.
For example, the lobster come from Jamaica. First thing, absorb it. We cannot absorb it. And therefore...
So all them grow. We and envy all them grow when the man you put out something. But it no match the reality. We're separate group. I remember enough group of company. In the PSOJ. And Boss Furniture at a ball. And I show you, but yes, you say it grow because we have higher demand and overseas sale. You're a liar. It's a piece of shit. Them are the man, them are actually, we have the company, them, and them are go through the separation. You sit down there and use figures and put all them out figures are better. You know, say you're evil, man. You must have a job. You do politics and I tell me lie. You're a piece of shit. There is no way Pioj right when you hear them people come out and about something. Where Pioj get for them things from? I separate this, you know. I show the kind of food member our product with them buy and what have you in a most of manufacture no look of food and look of thing. Them a ball. Them a ball. So where him get this from and him look at dirty figures. Eh? The tariff a mash me up. But yesterday still there push out things. For Andrew, let me tell you this. None of it. The people now follow them enough. But you will lose the job. If you go out of prison, you have them liar too. If you have some word where when them come out and tell lie, you prison them. Yes. Impeach them one and them when you forget prison because you mislead the whole nation. It's a piece of shit. You understand? Yeah? See, I think that one bag of money I'm run up and down and I look money for raise pan stock market. Leeching. Nothing I want. RJR, them larger, last them turn the economy growing up. But look here. The economy grow. Look here. Last month, much money RJR lose? RJR group lose over 500 million. Everybody have a turn down. Right now, Gleaner and Observer of a memorandum of understanding them want to print together because them are lose. Everybody that remember, you know, them are people them employ, you know. So when you look at the one of them, Loop News are closed. Them are lose. Remember all these business employ and what have you. So yesterday shock we are going through the world economy. Oh, the Pioj come out with this because the guy is a politician, he's a piece of shit. We ain't anyway. Him full of shit. Where am I put out his bogus figures for Andrew run with? Andrew not supposed to step on the ballot. We not have to repeat that again. Andrew Escobar not supposed to step on the ballot. No. You understand? He's not supposed to step on the ballot. Eh? Allow me to tell. Eh? Pablo Holness. Listen, you know, you have, well, you have a more full name, but we just call it and mix it, yes. Yeah. All right. So if the economy a boom and everything all right, why these people, you see, I want to pan down and do all kind of little things around here? Eh? Pablo Holness, you're not supposed to step on the ballot, brother. Eh? Some people want to call Andrew and say, Andrew Escobar for me now. Pablo Holness here. You must remember what I'm name. Him full name is Andrew Pablo Escobar Holness. But you can say Andrew Escobar or Pablo Holness here. Yeah. Yeah. You understand? What am I talking? It don't make no sense. All right, look at Aja. Let me show you something. Right in front of you, I'll show them this. Look at Aja Group. Look at RJR Group. Last 500 million. 2024. I just show you. I can't remember we only saw we just want, you understand? Oh, yeah, change my thing for me. I'm showing you right front, I want to know. For the fiscal year 2024, RGR posted loss of 229 million. We send alarm bell. It's an alarm bell ringing. It's board and senior managers vote to turn things around. Yeah, 2025, okay? Look here. Look under that 2025, RGR fiscal rules continue. Net loss 2025 coming what? 666 million. See there? Look there. Mayberry investment. Look here. Ajala 665 million. Me backside. And uno not change, uno talk show was. Uno not change them. Eh? So all them lost so much money, but the thing I grow. Gleaner and Observer have a memorandum for a print together to save money, millions. Them a lose. Loop News closed down. Max closed. The one of them are bad. But Wayne Henry sit down and I put out bogo. So you take the people and feed that Wayne. You have to get fired is a piece of shit. You need to get fired. When Andrew is a pirate, you know. Hey, Andrew, what may I tell you? Eh? Andrew Escobar, you're dangerous, brother. Pablo Holness dangerous, you know. Pablo, Jamaican Pablo Holness, you're dangerous. So everything when them come with the news now, them still a few lies. I remember, you know, when you need listenership to survive, that when you can get more advertisement for make money and last because them politically aligned on a station, on to shake them up. Me now run a station and me have to look on my program when I turn off the people. Outline turn off the people then. Them politically aligned over there. It turn them off. It a hurt on a station. And in a wider sense, it turn off TVJ too. It a turn off CVM, it turn off all of these things. People now have no time for no. Una have to shake up around there. Them have there too much of them politically aligned out of the batch. Check out on the batch. Una need to shake up on the line. You if you sit down and lose so much money and I cannot think that no more. Eh? So let me ask you now. How the hell Pioj come and say, remember you know, the more money them get and more taxes them pay, right? Them a lose. Them a forgot right. Them a forgot fight for the right half. Eh? The government not even have money to pay the teacher them. Yeah, the police them. The whole of them. But yes, still Andrew come on. Andrew not supposed to step on the ballot box. Seriously. Eh? Them not have the IQ. 30 no man try. Yeah, embarrass them. 30 no, you have to put it like them have an IQ like 2 to 3. Like 1 to 3. You can't put IQ 35 to 16 at the jail people. No man. They may cuss and say you embarrass them in a better. Yes. You have to try to write it back and ask a question. Let me read it out for you now. If anybody want to answer when they say them have an IQ like 1 to 3. Yes, please, just write it back now. But 35, 60, you know, say that I for them. Remember them just sit pass a plate of food, you know. Yeah. Yes. So if you see the whole industry I mash up like this and a shrink. Or you get growth when it a shrink. Oh, him see that growth when it a shrink. Yes. Yeah. Yes. And that him forgot to change him name too. Eh? Him get growth when it a shrink. Everybody a ball. But him get a big growth on the how it grow. When the whole of them company, them a lose, hey, to lose 600 million and a little bit of money, that more than $500 million. Continue to lose money. Over IQ, but I tried that all enough same 2 to 7%. We have to go down to 1 man. That all enough, 2 to 7% off. Then, brother, them a baby born a better sense than them. Yeah. For them go join JLP, that it done. Them sit down and listen to the latest thing Andrew Holness. Andrew Holness, 3, him go tell the IC a 3, amateur fuck it written down there. 3 can him start from. No, he must say him start from 2 taxi and turn billionaire. 2 taxi, how much seat in a 2 taxi? Remember the taxi, where I talk about not existing. Nobody know that taxi. Remember, in the 90s, there are people that come as students and all kind of things. I said, take up them people there. And we have no taxi bedroom. We never have no taxi name, no Dilito. and them thing that we have on time. Yeah? Yeah, we have on time and them thing there. And we have a different sunshine like that one. So we know the one, you understand? So none of them what Andrew put out is bullshit. Them no, and you can go back all up on the book, them, none of them in a book. A matter of fact, them never register. Him just put up in the company there, so, but certain things him not put up. And him lie. Him lie. Because when him just go down there, say, 97, you have some man who used to carry around, them talk to me good, you know. Him never all, I think a Bluebird or one of them old car, he never have nothing. See? By 98, him a run the thing. By 98, him transform in a Pablo Holness. Yeah. And country still mash up. But remember empty building, Gaza citizen. An empty building. We don't know. Remember, you know, if you come from ghetto, me and you come from ghetto. And Andrew talk about invest and make a man build a building. Like, but the place where I just show you yesterday, them place where them sell for 3 million a one, them now sell. All them they turn down to on the bank of fair repossess and do all kind of things. And we have yellow cab, good. Andrew taxi them, nobody don't know them. Andrew drive a little old car in 1997 when him just go around, they said, have the money. By 98, him transform from not having money to Pablo Holness and Escobar and yes. So yes. He's saying to Andrew Escobar and Pablo Holness. Him transfer. Yeah. See? We never have no cab with the name where I put out. None. And then him have a lending agency by January. A true woman I tell him never have the money for cook food. Him have a whole piece of thing where my barely can move. The man them can introduce him to the people them. Me talk to people good enough. Me know what Anto can't trick me, you know. See? By 1990, listen me again, in transform to Pablo Holness. So I'm transform from who and gone to Andrew Holness. See? Yes. You understand? Transform to Pablo Holness. Pablo Holness. See? Yeah. Andrew is easy, man. No, but hear this. Him tell the ICC are 3, you know. And then go past you see that I him have 1 bedroom, then 2. Then he go back, then his great grandmother, then him put in his grandmother, that Andrew Holness. Yes. See? If a spacecraft, that mean, let me answer you in a real time. When you say a spacecraft, let me say the who them used to carry. They used to carry the Jetson. But me don't have the money. Let me show Andrew the Jetson. I remind Jetson. Remember the Jetson? Let me show him the Jetson. See Jetson, Andrew. And then Andrew did have a green one there. So the Jetson used to carry Andrew. See Jetson there now. So Andrew, you did one this. Oh. The taxi there with the Jetson, you know. Andrew, oh. Now Andrew, okay. Yes. Andrew, you see one that. Yeah? So the Jetson, oh, okay. You have to answer him same time, you know. You have to kick out the Jetson, remember them have yeah, man. See that where Andrew when it a fly. Let me show Andrew this. See that. So up here say your taxi used to run Andrew. See that, Andrew. But Andrew, the money I can spend in a Jamaica though. See me? So I can't see what I mean. Andrew. She want your taxi there, Andrew? Yes. I want more of this at the Jetson. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, man. Try the Jetson, the taxi, for them thing where them run. up in a space that Andrew won. Andrew live in a cartoon world, man. Eh? Eh? So tell me now, you have enough man at bus. Yeah? You have enough man at bus with 32 seats. And them in a facility. So 2 car, 3 car, the passenger can carry 4. I get a chart, I don't know. So you don't have 4, yet you have 12 seats to 32, and then you can be down here. No, you cut it down to 2. Cut it down to 8 seats. Where you make money, man? Eh? Yeah. Pablo Holness, man, and Andre Escobar. Yes, Steve. So, you know, we'll have to call up him name, and I want to see him now, Pablo Holness. Andre Escobar, man. Yeah, man. So, Andre Escobar. Sir Pablo Holness. Yes. Yes. Boy, may I tell you, him transform to Pablo Escobar / Andre Holness in 1998. Early too. Came to January Manley all money. Yes. The man told lie, him not supposed to depend on that. Him not supposed to depend on that. And him still go on and tell a bag of lie. We done with that. Finish with that. See? Yeah, man. And everything we put out there, so even RGR group now, them last over 600 hard. So how the country grow? Let me ask Wayne Henry, how the country that grow up when the major organization them lose so much money better? RGR 660 million and nearly 3/4 billion, you know. Maybe when them run up for this year, them lose more than 3/4 billion better. But you said to me, so which part of the country grow? Eh? In dangerous, you know. 1 by 1 or 3 by 3. You're dangerous. Which part of the country I grow? Separate group, them have to look different customer. But you say, what did the man? You say the country grow. Are we here tell this? So what am I doing now? Him do it. What am I talking about people at work? If people at work, so much people that come out for follow party Monday. I used them for the whole day. They want to do that. Them not go to work. They want to take time off to go vote and come back. And not voting time yet. You see, you talk shit. And you are do these things. Eh? Me tell over 700,000 people not working. Yes. Eh? And most criminality grow. Yes. And you're more than greedy, you know. And you go on one like him want to done the place and him want to hide him wealth. We not allow that. We not allow that. We must not allow. See? Yes. We not allow that, Andrew. So it's a little later, me I come back here. Me go back on the front, me go back on the side of the thing when me start this. Wicked General last night, me tell you now when me just start. He send me that video, and me I show you that video. When they on YouTube, it have like, from my side alone, it have more than that, you know. It have, can you have some people like down in South America, and them take it down, reload it, Facebook, them thing there. Me see that video on Facebook a couple years ago, few years ago, where one of the band them put it up there, like down in South America, over 20 million views. This up on my side, it have like 9.5. But other people take it and use it and just take down the device and play it all over the place. See, like worldwide. So me say, Wicked General has said, are you well, I still about play this, you know, and I say, but Africa, yeah, people come and say, Mr. Lonzo, we love you. We have you, we play you in theater. I want them to them take on my video. And then, you know, I have so much of them video there, that's true, damn thing, and them play them. All over the world, so we see them, see them view. But yeah, so now we do go on the human rights record. I have watch them about tune nice, you know. Tune nice. So one of them Andrew, I go and enjoy myself. Look here.
You didn't put me on, Louis.
Evidently.
You didn't put me on, I put Louis on.
Yeah.
When Lam Sam.
No, what
Them thing run things international come for done. All we have to do is
this, look here.
You need to get on the phone and call me. and put me on. I just put you on. You didn't put me on, Louis.
Evidently.
You didn't put me on. I put Louis on.
So what do you have on this screen?
Personal. Them thing run things international come for done. All we have to do is send to the new dub any sound test.
Right. Kill anything. Yep. Got it. Oh, let me give them some time. No, we from another zone. We just landed right here.
This is incredible. God bless you.
Yes, my brother. I just put you on. You didn't.
I'm saying this as I want some other you my play. But remember, the world always play me. And like when I sit down in my studio, I just that one say, well, like when you're on a studio, you know, go on a studio board, go to some engineer and advice of a between them and go and do your music and make me go and tell the people them like. At that time, you said it in himself, and now, with the human rights work to Andrew, man. You want to man. You can't go on the man in wilderness. And of them alone, that's what my advice and cut the ranks. When you look on that, you see how much views the panic, nearly 10 mil, 9.1 mil. But we see other people take it down and push it, like down so 20 mil, we see the next one 10 mil. So them push it out, they get more than 100 million views already. Right? When other people put it all over different things, and you see for them views with them have it. So, you know, enough views. But see that, say, I want to with me and keep it and look here. See that?
I know them get a permit. Turn up. What place a burn up? Anything with this, Lord, from them I go turn up. Anytime you're ready.
So let me say, man, I will and it load some good man. Everybody follow load some watch, load some share what we have up there and everything, you know. We keep them moving musically. Look here. Look at this, look here.
Tell them it's the ranting sound. Tell them I'm the gunting. Alright again. I want them tall like Blue Mountain Peak. Anytime them bust them make people blood leak. Stop boy breath and lock off them heartbeat. Now them get a permanent sleep. Lonesome. On them tall like Blue Mountain Peak. Anytime them bust them make people blood leak. Stop boy breath and lock off them heartbeat. I know them get a permanent sleep because we gun them turn up. Whole place a burn up. Anything with this, lonesome them a go thumb up. Anytime you're
easy, easy. So them said the one that they don't want to be last time. I said them have it all over the place, man. We have fans all over, we have millions of people for the lonesome, so we don't bother watch what them are going with. Yeah, man, we just live in the wilderness. Me the man of the wilderness. But out there, so people know, man. And we know people too, man. So we're good. And them now have my influence. I mean, know that, you know. But it make you humble. See, so when we attack to them with authority. Them, I hear that. Yeah. No, me hear it too, you know. Me hear it. So them are offer money not to vote. 20,000 over, but Dr. Das there. Them approach him and them and say, them don't want dip your finger in the ink. Hear me now. Let me talk to all Manleyites. Manleyites. You know they're for sale and buy out. Them know say the PNP not vote for them and say you offer them a money not to vote. You know easy, man. You offer man money not to vote. Eh? $20,000. 5 years and then for the what? Hey people. One of us start figure them and say, come give me. Yes. See? Me have the worst nightmare, you know. Me draw a Cape Town there. Me draw that same Cape Town there. Me have the worst nightmare, you know. And I cut the ranks. The cut the ranks are what them up play. Me try it for them because I see them up play it all over the place. Me try it for them. Me look for the Cape Town. Mountain Peak, right? Capital. Where the Capital? Alright, it's Capital now. So look for country runs. Where them that play? Mountain Peak. Like all them all eat. I remember you that tune now.
We know some we are beating till the hammer burn. We don't keep them getting at them and again. None of them boy doing none of them. Don't you think we rise up the bomb again? Tell them I beat it till the hammer burn. Now make them getting at them and again. None of them boy doing none of them. We know some rise up the bomb again. You know, I don't think some of the far away. Watch them just a far away some. Watch them just a way and some joy. Watch them. Ah, that's watch them straight on some keep burning. Well, I'm some.
I didn't come up here.
Tell them it's the wrong thing, sound. Tell them I'm the wrong thing. Alright, again. I want them to like Blue Mountain Peak. Anytime they bust them, make people blood leak. Stop boy, blood and lock off them heartbeat. Now they get a permanent sleep. Lonesome, funny and hard like Blue Mountain Peak. Anytime they bust them, make people blood leak. Stop boy, blood and lock off them heartbeat. I know they get a permanent sleep. Because they gun them turn up. What place a burn up. Anything with this, Lord, come them out for trouble. Anytime you're ready, good for me to be run up. Don't make me check with four marks no more. We know here people left from you say them follow. When we have the biggest thing around, every time this thing solo. Boy, every time I bring me trouble. Run this. Who the boss that is from again? Mind on the left side, I feel mountain feet. Any kind of house that they keep from your feet. Stop trying to back my feet. I know that they are broken and split. We're also on that hard like Blue Mountain feet. Any kind of house that they keep stop trying to back my feet. You might know say no one them feet. Jump in your peace, run in when we know response to them. After this, Lord, come and say, I give thanks to them. I'm harder than you hear, and it's 6 months to them. Down below, run in, and give thanks to them. Yes, a man, I write up, boy, like it down here. We don't eat at the Yankee, nor the bank here. Run in, nothing, turn this out here.
Oh! So they want to take it personal.
Cut it up,
yeah. International come for done. All we have to do is send for the new dub, any sound test. Damn! We love some fly off of them. Now I give up the man like we love some tune here. We go to the maximum now. And some sound where I must say
can't come in here.
Yeah, man. Anytime they try just to run things, you don't say you have to read about them pussy they dead in the army arena. You don't know somebody say what the raps was after time of a legend, I'm a senior. But I want to be happy when I want to get it hot. Mama handshake, tell them. Mama them, another song get tell. Mama them, because I them, Mama them, get some spice of them. Mama them, I know the way them one time. Mama them, you know, and I know say. We ain't doing some research in our them one time. Jump! We come on them, you know, and I know say. Yes, we got research in our give me some my song.
Is them love play that, man. Them play run things all over the place, man. Run things. Remember the 14th? After Sir Marketing defeat them fascists, yeah, the people defeat them. The 14th, we both right. Call man G, you know, get on the ticket and on the thing up. Because the 14th, I both right when I can't miss that, yeah? When I can't miss it. All right? Me there. Later, we are coming back our worries here. I'm out. Bless.
Some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in at them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump some we are beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in at them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomb and
When people elect the government of a country, it's to serve and protect the people of that country, not to put them life in misery. You understand me, Luciano? What else,
Government, stop pressuring the poor. Politicians, your judgment coming for so. It's a government in your regiment. Stop pressuring the poor. Politicians, your judgment coming for so.
Yo, politician, with the evil of mission, who know we blame.